Good morning, sports fans. What's going on, y'all? This is a beautiful Sunday morning. A little gloomy here in SoCal, but still a gorgeous Sunday morning. It is Sunday, June 2nd, 2024, y'all. And here we are, getting ready to talk the latest in sports. Hey, you must be a absolute sports fanatic because you're here. You found your way here. Therefore, you know what's good, y'all. We're talking a whole bunch of sports in just a little bit of time. What's going on once again, y'all? You are now tuned in live to the Defining Moment right here on iSports Radio. Your directory for all that is sports. Man, it has been a... Look, I saw you about 24 hours ago. Yeah, 24 hours ago. And I'll tell you, it was a fun show yesterday, right? Jumped on here, had some fun, and talked about maybe possibly Borussia Dortmund winning a title. I mean, their second one, that is, in history. And that would fall short because after a very close game in the very beginning, guess what? Not to be. Real Madrid does it again, man. 15 freaking titles. They are more than double the amount of any other team ever. Okay, how about that, right? More than double the amount of any team to ever play in the UEFA Champions League. I mean, incredible, right? So, yeah, Hala Madrid, right? This team right here is major. They know what to do. They know how to win. So they get another one yesterday. Amazing stuff there. The hearts of two softball teams weren't broken, but boy, they're getting close because today we got some elimination games coming on up. Looking forward to that, of course, in the Women's College Softball World Series. We got some racing coming on up today. And of course, we got ourselves a pretty cool guest. I'm excited for this. It'll be a lot of fun today because, we'll be welcoming a guest in just a few minutes to talk a little bit about the NBA Finals. Also, y'all, yesterday, we did have, keep on going yesterday, right? So that's what we're talking about. All right, but moving forward, once again, we got a really cool finals coming on up. And we did have one team go through to the NHL, the NHL Stanley Cup Finals, guys. This is it. The Panthers, you knew it, right? You knew the Panthers were going to be this dominant team. We knew they were going somewhere, right? And they definitely did, all right? They would knock off the Rangers. On to the next round they go. They are on the warpath, you guys. Who will join them? I mean, once again, we still have the West Coast battle going on. Who will join those guys in the Stanley Cup Finals? Also, some USL talk, a little bit of MLB. We're going to have some fun today, y'all. You are now tuned in live to the Defining Moment right here on iSports Radio, your directory for all that is sports. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Well, here we go yet again, man. Always a good time here on the Defining Moment. As, of course, here on a beautiful Sunday morning. Sunday, June 2nd, 2024. Happy you guys are all here. Thank you very much. The numbers are jumping and bumping as always. Thank you guys so much for being here with me this morning to talk the latest in sports. So you heard all that craziness going on from yesterday. Man, the real Salt Lake got a nice victory. That was pretty cool because I was, just keeping them out in front in contention, number one overall seed. Yesterday, the Phillies, man, they did what they had to do. Again, the Cardinals just can't get it together right now. And they're in a division that they can totally, I feel like whoever gets hot in that division can stay hot. So, but the Phillies right now, they're doing that thing. So really cool stuff. Yesterday, the two important UFL games, were played. Battlehawks got it done. Once again, we'll get into all of that coming up today, but we do have a brief word from our awesome sponsors. Just in case you didn't know, IE Sports Radio, we got sponsors. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw them some love, man. Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Delicious beef jerky. Trust me, you're gonna want to grab a bag to enjoy with some IE Sports Radio. And then, of course, seal the deal. Wax Seals, my beautiful wife, her awesome company. Check her out. We will see you on the other side of this break. You are listening to The Defining Moment right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back after this.
IE Sports Radio fans, this show is brought to you by Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Planet Jerky is the official jerky of the 2022 California League champion Lake Elsinore Storm, Single A affiliate of the San Diego Padres. This all brisket jerky has gluten-free options, contains no MSG, no sodium nitrate, is low in sugar, and high in protein. Go to their website at planetjerky.net and follow them on Instagram at Planet Jerky. Planet Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet.
Hey there, IE Sports Radio fans. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Seal the Deal Wax Seals by Cecilia B. You just finished your very own wedding or baby shower invitations and you're looking for that extra special touch? Maybe you just wrote a letter to a relative or a friend and you want to add to their smile when they receive it. Then seal the deal with Cecilia's handmade sealing wax stamps for your invitations, letters, and gifts. You bring the deal, we'll bring the seal. You can find them on Instagram at sealthedeal_wax stamps and on Facebook, Seal the Deal Wax Seals.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, brief word from our awesome sponsors, man. You gotta show some love. I'm telling you, my wife does some really cool work. So check her out, show her some love, make your order right there, iesportradio.com/seal the deal wax seals. Super cool wax stamps for all your gifts and goodies, all that good stuff there. And of course, big ups to Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky, the jerky that's on a whole other planet. Delicious jerky. So with that said, guys, big ups to our sponsors. Show some love. Head on over to planetjerky.net. Head on over Instagram at Planet Jerky. Let them know Larry B sent you. Let them know IE Sports Radio sent you. Grab you some jerky because jerky and IE Sports Radio just goes together. It's like peanut butter and chocolate, baby. It's like a Reese's peanut butter. I'm just saying. I love you some Reese's. And if you don't, you should get out of here. I'm just being real. I'm just kidding. Anyway, with that said, guys, we're gonna welcome in a very special guest because this is his first time doing this here with us on StreamYard. Glad to have him, man. And but yeah, Marcus Lowe's great in the house. Yeah, I know we're up early. I know it's. I mean, it's not that early. Well, yeah, I guess on the West Coast, it's kind of early for a Sunday at least. Appreciate you guys for jumping on in, though. Thank you very much. With that said, y'all, I mentioned we're on the West Coast. Well, this dude's on the East Coast, man. So it's already he should already be awake by now, man. Welcome in. He is the host of our semi brand new Boston show. This dude's been getting it, man. He's been around with us for a few months now. He has been getting it, catching fire. His show is damn good, guys. And trust me, he covers the city that I cannot stand as a sports fan, but I respect more than any other city. And I'll tell you right now, as a history major, there's more history in that city than you could ever imagine. And hey, it's a beautiful place. It's wonderful. So rivalries aside, it's a wonderful place. And this guy's super cool. He is a high school football coach at a very prestigious high school over there in this area. And of course, once again, he is the host of our Boston show, guys, Beantown Blitz. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in my boy D Darks. What's going on, brother? How you doing today, man?
What up, Larry B? Good to see you.
You got the applause going, brother.
Yeah, man, that was a heck of an introduction, man. Thank you.
On. He's got the kip. He's rocking the kip.
Always, man. They gotta have the kip drip.
I'm with it, brother. So, man, D Dorks, it's an honor to have you on, brother. It's an honor. Looking all pro over here. You know, he got the pro thing going on. But hey, brother, good morning, man. Glad to have you.
Morning to you.
This guy was in your chat room like crazy yesterday, of course, because he's a big Celtics fan. Mr. Marcus Lowe's great. He's the host of our combat sports show here at iSports Radio. Gloves off. And I've been up since 7. Thank you, Taryn. Me too. I don't know all these, you know.
I've been up since six. So
yeah, I know. You text me. It was 3. I know that's 6 your time. I know. I was like, hey, look, it's D Dork. He texted me a little bit ago. But
yeah. Always got to rise and grind, right?
Every day, brother. So, D Dorks, man, glad to have you, brother. Happy you could be in the house today, man. All right, bro. You know why I called you here. No, all right?
Yeah.
Thursday. It's coming. This is it. This is where we all thought they would come. Let's just be real. We all thought the Celtics would get to the finals this year.
100%.
And they did. There was no disguising it, no hiding it. They're the best team in the East, and realistically, they're probably the best team in the league. The Mavericks may have something to say for that, but if you look at them on paper and whatever, well, obviously the Celtics, they're the better team. As it goes, games aren't played on paper, though, and we're going to find out who's who coming up on Thursday. D-Dorks, just talk about the season, man. The Celtics season in a whole. What were the emotions like for you getting to this point? And personally, I mean, how do you feel? How confident are you with these guys heading on into the final?
Yeah, I mean, the season was a heck of a ride, man, because it all started for us like right a couple days right before camp started, and you know they made that big splash Drew Holiday signing. You know, a little after they made that, you know, Porzingis trade as well. So as soon as we hear it would have been on fire, you know.
Looking like Sweet Tooth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for real. But I would have been on fire because as soon as we made those additions and got rid of Marcus Smart, which a lot of Boston fans, you know, felt some type of way about. You know, I appreciate everything he did for the team in the city. You know, he's a great dude when he was here. Wish him nothing but the best, but Drew Holiday is better, you know, and he's just better, and he's more poised, and yeah, I'm happy with that addition. Kristaps, you know, he had an up and down year in terms of like health, you know, but that's always been the case for him. But he still gave us like about 57 games, and you know, averaged 20 points, was like 3rd in the NBA, and you know, defends at the rim, and. You know, so obviously that was the big wild card going into the postseason. Is Porzingis going to be able to get through the Eastern Conference, you know, battles? And injuries plagued the whole Eastern Conference. So I hear a lot of people talking about the Celtics ride and their road to the finals wasn't that challenging. But at the end of the day, it's the NBA. They got to beat who's in front of them, and they handled their business. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident going into this Maverick series. I mean, you can't sleep on Kyrie and Luka by any means. They are lethal offensive weapons, and they haven't been really like a slouch on defense either since the postseason started. At least they're both kind of playing some defense now,
Mhm.
which the whole NBA turns up the defensive meter when the postseason starts. That's why Sam Hauser can't buy a bucket right now, but. Um, I'm confident. I'm confident in our top six. I think we'll see a little bit of Peyton Pritchard in this series. I don't know if Missoula goes deep into the bench for this matchup in particular, but we're gonna need some guys to step up at some point when their numbers called. But I think the Celtics got this series. They can win in six if they really handle business, and if they run into some old habits and play around with this team, it could be a really big mistake because we've seen what Luka did in Game 5 against Minnesota, and he's not just bark, he's bite on top of the bark, and yeah, when he gets that look in his eye, that's a scary dude, and he could give Boston some nightmares for sure.
Well, I'll tell you, D Dorks. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. They're a good team, man. The Mavericks, they've proven themselves.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
they fought so hard to get here. They know that they belong there. Um, Kyrie back in Boston. That's gonna be
Yes,
fun.
that's a big one. Yes,
I mean,
that's a big one.
let's address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
But bro, Porzingis. Okay, the moment I saw Porzingis was going to the Celtics, I'm like, gosh damn it, that's a title. That's a title. Like, I don't want this. Like, look, man, as a lifelong Laker fan, the last thing I ever want in the world is to see you guys have more.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
And it's the same thing with you guys. It's the rivalry.
Mhm.
You gotta love it. But once again, as a fan, okay, cool. You can say whatever you want or whatever. But guys, out there listening, everybody, D Dorks over here, bro. The end of the day, man, once again, I love seeing history happen. I'm a history teacher.
100%. Yep.
History is a beautiful thing. It's really cool. So, I mean, realistically, Celtics, man, we could see history. They could make the for the first time in a good minute, man. They can go up 2 again over the Lakers. And I mean, hey, that just means the Lakers are going to win soon. Because last time you guys went up 2, we went up 2 just 2 years later. We came back within 1. I mean, so yeah, man, 19 titles, bro. You've been alive for 2?
1.
2008. Yeah, that was a year that I want to forget.
Yeah.
I hated that year. But 2010 was gorgeous for me. It's the opposite feeling for you. I know that.
Yeah, we caught the injury bug. Yeah, Perkins tore his ACL, and we couldn't stop Gasol and buying him now.
It was
something.
I know it was something, man. But it's funny because you hear interviews of the late great Kobe even talk about, like, he says he talked about it with Phil Jackson one time, and he was saying, like, how the hell did we win that? Like, you know what I mean? Because I mean, we had everything against us too, and then you guys start falling apart. I mean, it's just sports, bro. It's just the way things happen. But dude, this year is special. It's special because number 19. You're on the way. I mean, 20 is not far because I do feel that if you guys
Banner 18, it would be 18.
It would be 18. I'm sorry.
Banner 18.
20 will not be far because I feel like that team.
But thank you for putting it into fruition.
I know.
It's about to be a dynasty. I think I get where you're going with this.
I like it. I mean, as much as I hate to say it, bro, I really like what they got going over there. Porzingis ain't going nowhere. I think he's there to stay. You guys, it's true. You got rid of Smart. Lots of things. Holidays, much better. This team is so damn good, man.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes down to it, man, I just man, look at all this over here in the chat room. I was so happy when Kyrie left.
That gave me mixed vibes. I was like, damn, we lost Kyrie. But the real issue that happened with that team was the Gordon Hayward injury, like, ruined everything. On opening night against Cleveland. That injury, that when he snapped his leg, that snapped all the plans in half as well, because he was never the same. Kyrie also had that shoulder injury and then the infected knee, and he couldn't play in the postseason. So I always say Celtics fans should be really, really lucky because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they were supposed to be role players to Gordon Hayward and Kyrie. But because things happened, they got thrust into, primary scoring options, and they proved that they could handle that workload. So when everybody came back healthy the next year, there was beef. over who's the guy or whatever it may be.
Right.
And that Gordon Hayward injury is what thrust Jason Tatum into this moment, thrust JB into this moment, because they were supposed to be maybe the third and fourth option. Probably right now, if Gordon Hayward never got hurt, they might be really good role players.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth, man. No. And right now, I think something big. I mean, the chat room's just going crazy, man. These guys are just having fun in there, man. My realistic prediction: Celtics in 6. The result that I want: Mavs in 6. He's a Laker, by the way, too. But if I wasn't a Lakers fan, my brother didn't live in Dallas, I wouldn't mind seeing the Celtics win. And then we have the Celtics fan, of course, in here. Marcus says, if I'm being respectful, Taryn, I'll say season 6. But I'm a fan. Throw respect out the window. See, sweep.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, man.
Sweep would be nuts.
Oh, yeah, it would. So, yes, if the Celtics win
crazy
this year, they'll surpass Lakers in terms of championships with their title success. But they're already ahead by 1. So, I mean, you guys will go up by 2 now. I mean, so you guys, look, man, Celtics ain't sweeping. Well, look, I'll tell you right now, man, the dorks, the chat room's having fun. But just being real, man, I honestly do feel like you guys have the capacity to win this thing in 5, 6. If it goes the distance, cool. Drewski, man, I love our boy Drewski. I love him. He's a great dude. He's so proud of his team. And honestly, yes. All day long, they can win this thing just like the Celtics can. Because hey, right now, right? Just like you like I said, you coach for a big time school, bro. You played for a big time school. You know what I mean? All like myself, you heard your entire life by coaches, and now as a coach, you tell your kids the same exact thing. When we start this, it's 0-0. Don't get too cocky. And even when we're up, don't get too cocky because it's still 0-0.
Yeah, thanks.
So the Celtics need to keep that in mind, and I know they will. They're a very good, strong, professional team, and honestly, brother, I just feel like as much as I would like to see that happen, or as much as the Lakers side is pulling on me or whatever, I honestly think you guys will probably win this thing in 5 or 6 games. You're too damn talented. You guys there's another reason. And I don't know, maybe this one isn't too important. I don't know, but there's one more reason why I really do think the Celtics can really push into overdrive this year. Is it safe to say, D Dorch, that if the Celtics win, Al Horford retires?
I don't know. I mean, it's very possible. Like I think I'm 50-50 on that. Because yes, he would be getting up there in age. I think him and LeBron are the 2 oldest dudes in the league.
56.
Yeah. 50, yeah, but yeah, if Al Horford retires, if we get a chip, I mean, that's very possible because he's if you remember back to that Celtics 07-08 year, the Atlanta Hawks, led by I believe a rookie Al Horford, took us to 7 games.
Yes.
In that opening round. So Al Horford's been doing this thing for a minute, and a championship might just put him at that satisfied point. But I could also see him being like, "Oh, look at this team. Yeah, I might be able to give us more like 10 to 15 minutes next year."
Hey.
Oh man, I don't know. That's tough. But I could see him potentially retiring. But I could also see him saying "Nah, I'm staying for another year because this team we got is if we win it this year, there's a very high chance they could win it again next year. Because the first one's always the hardest, and I think they need to get that monkey off their back. And then after that, I mean, Jason Tatum's gonna get a bag this summer. Jaylen Brown got his bag last year. So they're going to be making $600 million collectively between the 2 of them. You got 130 committed to Drew Holiday. You got Kristaps extension. Derek White's going to get paid. So if they do win, maybe Al Horford, just as a, I guess to give the franchise a mulligan, will be like, I'll retire so you don't have to worry about my salary. But
dude, no, I'm with
but
you.
I doubt it. He's going to take his money, especially if they win this year, because they're going to have a chance to win next year. So I'd be surprised if Al Horford retired.
I mean, hey, and thanks, Taryn. Here, I was all mixed up. Or I had you guys at 19, whatever. It's been a morning. Trust me. The dang, I logged in here. The stupid thing, they don't want to work with me. I had to restart the show. All this crap happened. So yeah, my numbers were a little bit off. But yeah, they both have 17 at the moment because we won the 2020.
Yep.
And when I call it the asterisk one, but whatever. Because like my Dodgers won that thing. But you know,
I
it's what
like,
it is.
I feel like that's such a like underrated championship though, because
I
like
know
what they had to go into the bubble and like be secluded and have to play basketball in front of no fans. I think that was like, I think it was underappreciated, the fact that we were just seeing high level athletes compete with high stakes on the line with not a lot of people in the crowd. So that was some real basketball being played as well. And it was actually pretty entertaining to watch. So I don't know if I would put an asterisk on that championship. I think it counts. I think it would have been a little harder. Yes, if they had to travel and maybe, but I think who knows? Maybe it couldn't have gotten harder than what it was because there was no home court advantage.
None.
There was nothing going on except basketball, seclusion, whatever type of meals they were getting, whatever Uber eating, whatever they were doing.
Uber Eats. That was the truth, man. Like you're right, D-Dorks. It's true, brother. So,
I think that championship definitely counts, and it might have been.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
See, look at that, y'all. D-Dorks being nice to Lakers over here.
Not even. It's just I'm just real, like, and I think that year too. The thing that like actually pissed me off, obviously as a Celtics fan, is we lost to the Miami Heat that year. But I think in the bubble, the best thing for the NBA at that point in time could have been the Celtics-Lakers rivalry. I think that's what the NBA wanted.
I wanted it too. I want that every year. I would hope we get that 5 years in a row, like the stupid Warriors and who was it, the Cavaliers? Yeah. I'm sorry. I would like that. Oh my gosh, like I want the '80s to come back. I don't even care. Like man, like it's just basketball just goes up at that point because people want to see that, man. People want to see Tyson fight Holyfield 5 times in a row. You know what I mean? Like we want that. Like yes, like so. D-Dorks, bro. Al Horford, if he look, I know we're going back to that, but I just want to say that to me is a big reason. I feel like he's gonna because I do feel that he's gonna call it a career, man. If you guys want, because why not, man? Like he's gonna ride to the sunset. Why not? So if he's gonna play out of his mind. Trust me, like Al Horford.
I think Al Horford, he's definitely gonna play really well.
Watch what he does, man. Like I guess I don't know, man. To me, I feel like the state, as much as once again, this is and it can go any way, but his personal feelings, I don't know, man. I just feel like there's so much going with the Celtics right now, and especially with Horford. I mean, come on, man. If I'm already up there in age, and I know that this could be that title,
last chance.
I mean, dude, I'm gonna go all in. Trust me. Mm-hmm. That confetti falls, you're gonna see tears of joy, and for him, you're gonna see tears of joy, and I think that relief. Relief. Got the damn title. Yes, finally. So it's
he's a Hall of Fame player, I think, regardless, with or without a title. But the title, he might be in that first ballot conversation with a title.
He's got my vote 20,000 times over. I don't care.
With a title. Without a title, maybe not first ballot, but I think he would still get in.
Yeah, no, I agree, and he's the man. I mean, seriously, he's done so much there. So look, D-Dorks, I mean, this is being real. So okay, so now that I got you here, we had a little bit of fun there. This is like the Boston show today because we're gonna be off in about 10 minutes. D-Dorks, what the hell's going on with the Red Sox? Like, I mean, do you know? I don't know. I don't think they know what's going on. Actually, do they know they have a game today? I don't. Maybe they
Probably
don't.
Not. They're just mediocre and. They're just so average that like I think the whole city is not expecting much from them. And like I'm not getting onto the Nesson app and watching many of their games right now because it's just not worth it. They're gonna pitch good sometimes, and that kind of keeps them in the game. But they can't get runs really.
And they're inconsistent at the mound. They have their pitching is about as good as me throwing a dart from here to the other side of the dang block. I mean,
and like I said, it's weird with their pitching because sometimes their pitching is like good, but like I don't know, it's weird. They're just a weird team, and I think John Henry is just not investing into the team anymore. No. I think he's worried about Fenway and the venue, and not really. He's not too worried about the product of the team right now. And that's really what it is. I think he's focused more on his Premier Soccer League team or whatever he's doing over there. And Yeah, because it's like it's a disgrace, you know. Like we had Mookie Betts a few years ago, and we just let him walk. Like I can't even deal.
Dodger. Okay, I'm sorry. No, but
Yeah,
you're
but it's
right.
like you just let one of the best players in the league just walk. Like just pay that man.
Stupid. Yes.
Damn.
I mean,
Keep
that
him
happened.
in.
Chris Sale couldn't stay healthy to save his life after a while, unfortunately. I mean, you
Yeah.
guys, man, I remember just a couple of years ago, man, y'all beat us in our own stadium. I mean, it was the Sox were something to watch a couple of years ago, and now it's just like they're the third. It's not like they're bad, but they're definitely
They're
not.
just an average team.
They're average. And like I said,
That's
they're
literally what they are. They're just average.
yeah.
Maybe a tick below average.
No, it's true, man. They're
Because
not
the way that Trevor Story injury impacted the team, they like didn't know what to do after that.
Yeah.
And he's a good player, but he's not like I don't know. It's not going to be like a perennial all-star, I don't think.
Yeah. No, it's true, man.
He's good, but
yeah, it's that team. The Red Sox frustrate me, just like the Bruins. The Bruins, okay, another team that I know. Like D-Dork's like, we're past. We're not talking about that. I know. No, I get you, bro. The Bruins. I'm sorry. I mean, look, dude. Like
they're just something.
No, man. Like
they need to shake up that roster. That's what they need to do.
Oh man. So we'll talk about the Bruins in a few moments. But is Alex Cora gone?
After this year?
Is he gone?
Probably. I mean, I don't see why a GM would him because he's actually a good coach or whatever you want to call him. I think they're managers, GMs, whatever it is.
Manager,
and
yeah.
He's one of the best. He just has no talent to work with. Like,
how do you do it? Hey man, look. I got Mike. he's okay. I got Johnny over here. Yeah. All right.
I was literally like, just brushing up on their scores and looking at like the box score and like half the dudes on the roster. I'm like, who's this? Who's that? Who's this? Like, who's that? Who's this?
Yeah, I know, right? Who the hell is this guy?
They need to bring in some big name people and just spend money again. Because Boston's a good sports town. Like, they could sell out Fenway every single game if they had a good team, and they probably would sell out Fenway every game if they had a good team that was competing for, the World Series every year. Like,
yeah,
they'd make money and Papa spending the money. Like, I think that's what you got to do. You got to spend a little money to make a little money.
Oh yeah, no, it's the truth. You're right, D-Dorks. And honestly, bro, it's just it's true, man. The Red Sox got to be one of the biggest frustrations in the world for you right now as a sports fan. I know. When he's like my best friend, he's an all Boston guy, and that's all I hear too. He's like, man, to hell with these guys right now. Like, he's just so frustrated. He's like,
it makes you like uninterested. Like, oh, Red Sox game today? Like,
no. I gotta go paint. That's what I gotta do. I gotta go paint. You know what I mean? Like, it's the truth, man. Like, I don't know, but okay. So the Bruins, look, just being real, bro. The Bruins are the Bruins have this thing. I don't understand. Like, oh my gosh, the last 2 seasons, like, bro, like I don't even know what to relate the Bruins to. Like, they are such a disappointment, man.
You know what the Bruins are like? I'm trying to think of like a really good comparison. The Bruins are like, I don't even know. Like,
right, that's what I said. I was trying so hard to find like something good. Like,
the Bruins are pretty much like the washed up Floyd Mayweather that fought McGregor.
That's it.
Like that think that it. Like McGregor thinks they're the McGregor, of course, thinking they have a chance to fight with the big time guy. Yeah. And obviously Mayweather's one of probably the best pound for pound boxer to ever live. And he just started counter punching the crap out of you. And McGregor had nothing to do. So like that's what it is. Like the Bruins are like a washed up Conor McGregor going into the playoffs to fight Floyd Mayweather.
Yes. Yes. No, it's the truth, man. Because the Bruins, I don't know, man. And it's crazy because the Bruins have, in the regular season, man, they look like the big bad gorilla. They look like you don't want to mess with this team. And then they get to the playoffs, man, and they go from a Tarzan to a Jane like that. I mean,
Oh my God.
I don't know what the hell happens to these guys, man.
At least they got out the first round this year. I mean, that was a plus. But
D-Dork said it was early, thank God.
Yeah, it's like I'm what I think they should do, and this is just my honest opinion. They need to trade Pasternak for some like toughness, like some actual real tough some hockey player. I don't know. It's just not him because he's skilled.
Somebody.
They just need to get someone that's actually like tough that fits the Bruins mold. Like I feel like the past couple years the Bruins team has been like fake tough guys. And then they run into a real tough team in the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't be playing because when you get Floyd, he's gonna fight you.
Yeah.
It's the truth, man. Like it's sad. Like, dude, like it's kind of funny where everyone's making comparisons now. Like the Bruins like the Rockets they had CP. No, the Bruins are like the Lakers in 2013 when they had Nash, they had Dwight Howard, they had remember it was the
yeah. They were Ron Artest, everybody.
Bro, that was the worst team I ever saw in my life.
It looked real good on paper for sure.
Oh,
but then you look at all their ages and you're like
47, 84. What the,
yeah.
hell?
Oh my goodness.
That was funny. So look, but yeah, the Bruins. Adam Cardick says here, and yes, this is a Jurassic Park mug, by the way. Yes, I love it. I'm drinking my coffee. D Dorks is having me rolling over here. I'm enjoying this morning, man. This is fun. But yes, the Bruins becoming dangerously close to Dallas Cowboy territory. Good in the regular season, then get routed in the playoffs.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm sorry.
And Pasternak is Dak. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta stop.
And Pasternak is Dak. Lights it up in the regular season and fizzles away in the postseason.
Drew's gonna leave the station if we keep on talking crap. Drew's gonna leave. No. Oh my gosh, no. So I'm sorry, I was too good. Yeah, I know. Boston sports, man. And okay, so like I said, we're gonna turn into a damn Boston show. See, that's the best part about the defining moment. That's the best part about this show. It can literally go anywhere. It's all freaking sports all day long. Yeah. So look, you have a good show, man. Yesterday, you had a great show. It was a lot of fun hearing you. Every single week, it's always fun hearing you. You have a lot of cool takes, man. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, you're going to want to tune in. If you're a Boston fan, man, right here, look at this. Booyah, right there. That's right. D-Dorks, man, Beantown Blitz, my boy getting down. This dude, man, I mean, just a great guy. Covers all the Boston sports you love and need in your life. But yeah, D-Dorks, I got to say one more thing. I mean, I know we're getting close on time here. The Revs. The Revs, they're a different story. But I will say, might as well just go around the table real quick. Like I said, the Revs, we can, they're there. They're not doing anything spectacular this year. But I honestly think, and I don't even know what to compare this one to. And I'm sorry for even bringing this up. But I think everybody in the last couple of years, or the majority of everybody, just because they're haters, was just waiting and watching the New England Patriots. They were watching them like a lumberjack cutting down a big, gigantic tree. And they were watching and smiling as it was timber. I mean, the whole country just rallied around the demise because of the 20 years, basically, the freaking 2 decades that you guys dominated. Haters gonna hate, right? D-Dorks is what it is. But, bro, you had actually a pretty good draft. Some people really hated Bill Belichick's drafts, but they loved his coaching. Now it's out that there was Kraft and Bill going at it for a while. Now it's out. YouTubers, everyone's talking about how how Bill and Tom didn't even like each other. All this crap is here and there, whatever. But
the roast of Tom Brady.
The roast of Tom. I mean, all these things, right? I mean, right? Have some fun in there, right? But D-Dorks, Mayo, he's here.
Yeah.
Hightower, that was pretty cool. He's coming back to coach. Slater too, and that's pretty cool too. He's from right here. He's from right down the street from me, kind of in Orange County. All right, that's he played for a big time high school, Servite, of course, right here in Orange County, right where Taryn lives. Man, I was about to say Taryn. D-Dorks, this year, it was a good draft.
Yep,
they look like a special team. Okay, D-Dorks, talk to us, brother. What do you think?
Yeah. I think they'll be a special team, at the top of the draft again. Realistically, yeah, I was out on Drake May like the entire time ever since we started talking. I think I told you this. I was out on Drake May. I would have rather them take Marvin Harrison Jr. like an actual stud wide receiver, or even like Joe Alt at the 3 spot. I wouldn't have cared about that. Obviously, you have to go with quarterback though. If there's even like a little bit of a chance that they could be a franchise guy, you got to take that risk. So I understand why they picked them, because you always got to go with the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I look at their schedule, and I covered this a little bit on a couple episodes ago on the Beantown Blitz, but I went through the schedule and I'm like, I don't see more than 4 or 5 wins. Realistically,
right?
But they surprise us, I guess. I'm still gonna watch every game, but yeah, I don't have lofty expectations for the Patriots this year. Maybe next year, it all depends on Drake May. I mean, and how good of a coach that Gerard Mayo is, and the supporting cast that he had. He brought in Alex Van Pelt, who looked pretty good with Joe Flacco last year, but I don't know if he was actually calling that offense in Cleveland. But who knows?
Up for debate.
So, yes, I love the Patriots. I think they'll be more competitive this year than they were last year. I think their defense is getting on the younger side. The only old dude on their defense right now, I feel like, is Judon. Everyone else is 3rd, 4th, 5th year in the league type players. And then maybe like that D tackle Equale has been in the NFL for a while too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, I think they'll be more competitive. But I mean, if Jacoby Brissett's your starting quarterback, you're not a playoff team.
No.
You're not, and that's just the truth. He's a really good backup quarterback, and if he's your starter, then that should tell you everything you need to know about how your season's gonna go.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. So, D-Dorks, brother, it's been real, man. We're getting ready to cue that music and get up on out of here, brother. But I will tell you this, man. It was a blast having you on today, man. That was a lot of fun, man.
Indeed.
Please let all these diehards know, brother. Where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me. You obviously have my Twitter, Beantown Blitz, and then you can also find me at SportsNut with a Z 617 on Twitter as well.
Yeah, this guy right here, man. Trust me. Yeah, this dude right here. Give him a follow. He has some fun, man. He has some fun on Twitter. Of course, Beantown Blitz, man. Always great stuff, man. I'll tell you, dude. This has been a fun show. See, we need to come do this more often. It's always fun talking some sports, right? All right, by the way, man, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here today, man. And as always, have you a great rest of your day, man. Thanks again. All the best of your C's up in the finals, brother. And we'll have you back very, very soon, man.
Adios.
Take care, buddy. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it, man. We are up out of here. Yeah, I know. Get ready, y'all. I got to move out the way, man, because our boy Bernie Bango is coming up next, man, with Big Sports. Oh, get ready for him. He'll be jumping on the IE Sports Radio airwaves in a few moments, man. Always a great show. Always a lot of fun with everybody here. We just appreciate you all for tuning in, showing love, and being a part of us, guys. So once again, man, big shout out and thank you to our sponsors, Planet Jerky Premium Brisket Beef Jerky. Instagram, of course, Planet Jerky, planetjerky.net. Seal the Deal Wax Seals, my beautiful wife and her awesome company. Instagram, Seal the Deal Wax Seals. Seal the Deal _Wax Seals, of course, iesportsradio.com/Seal the Deal Wax Seals. iesportsradio.com is where you want to be. iesportsradio.com/shop. Go grab you some awesome merch. Follow me, your boy Larry B at VTHE_W53, X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. IE Sports Radio, man. We're available all the freaking places you can imagine. Yeah, we're kind of all over the place. Yep. All these great places down here. Check out all of our podcasts right here. Of course, iSportsRadio.com as well. The Apple Podcast, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon, all these places, man. Show us some love. We appreciate you guys all so very much. Trust me, it is always a joy having you guys, man, along for the ride. Thank you so much for being here today. It's been a blast. P. Dorch, was a lot of fun talking to you today on air. And, well, that's going to do it, guys. Are the C's going to win the title? Will it be the Mavs? I don't know. It'd be fun. Like I said, Real Madrid, they just won their 15th title. They got it done. We got some women's college softball coming on once again today. The World Series getting closer to that final ending there. The men's college World Series is heating up. All kinds of cool stuff, man. MLS action, as I keep on mentioning, guys. Copa America, UEFA Championship, of course. The actual Europe tournament coming on this year. You got the Olympics to take a look at. All kinds of great things coming on up, guys. So be ready. Be excited. I know you will be because, well, that's what it's all about, right? So with that said, you guys, that is going to do it for me. Oh, man. Always a good time talking sports, right? Always a good time. And once again, just thank you guys so much for being here, man. Hi, my boy Lepley's up in the house, man. What's good, brother? He's listening on Instagram. Thank you to everybody, by the way, tuning in all over the place. Instagram, Facebook, we're on iesportsradio.com. He's thinking Mavs. Okay, well, hey, there you go. Former player himself at the B1 level. So, hey, man, gotta hear the expert there. Our boy Lepley. We also have here, that's right, UCLA softball doing their thing. Olympics coming on up. Like I said, there's so many things coming, guys. We appreciate you all for being here. Thank you all. I will see y'all next week. Until then, take care. And as always, God bless.